The T-64 is unique among Soviet-style tanks. When it was first appeared in the early 1960s, it was a departure and a major advancement compared to existing tanks. The T-64 actually is more Ukrainian than it is Russian, as the tank plant that builds the T-64 was in Ukraine. And this ended up like that. Ukrainian army is the major user of this type. Ukraine operates around 2200 T-64 main battle tanks of different variants. It was the first Soviet tanks armed with the no standard 125mm smoothbore cannon, which can fire guided missiles through its tube. The Soviets never exported the T-64. They preferred to sell cheaper and simpler variants of T-55s, T-62s and T-72s. The tank was subsequently upgraded and modernized in the Ukraine. The conceptual design of T-64 was later used for varying Soviet tanks including the T-72, T-80 and T-84 MBT. The T-64B and Bulat is a heavily modified variant of T-64B main battle tank. It has been designed by the Ukrainian defense company Morozov Machine Design Bureau of Kharkiv to meet the technical and combat characteristics of the modern tank. Enhancement package include improved firepower, enhanced mobility performance and higher protection level. The original T-64B tank was developed in 1976 and its production began in 1980. The upgraded Bulat version of the tank was unveiled in 1999. The first upgraded tank entered service with the Ukrainian army in 2005. The layout of the T-64B and Bulat is conventional with the driver compartment at the front, two-person turret in the center, and engine compartment at the rear. Reducing the crew from 4 to 3 person was made possible by introducing an automatic loader, which coupled with the more densely packed layout design, enabling the vehicle's overall visual profile to be further reduced. The armament of this tank is according to most of the MBTs have, including a 125mm KBA-3 smoothbore gun, which is a licensed version of 2A46M1. Secondary armament consists of coaxial 7.62mm machine gun and remotely operative KPVT 12.7mm anti-aircraft machine gun. It can fire a full range of ammunition including a sub-caliber kinetic energy, APFSDS and shape charge heat projectiles. For anti-personnel, it fires high explosive fragmentation rounds as well as anti-tank guided missiles 9K119, also known as AT-11 snipers in the West. This missile has a 90% hit probability at 4000 meters and is controlled by a laser beam. The gun is fed through an autoloader with a carousel type magazine. T-64B and Bulat can carry 36 rounds, of which 28 are placed in an automatic loader, with the remainder being stored at the driver's station and in the fighting compartment. The 12.7mm machine gun has a load of 300 ready-to-fire rounds, is capable of engaging aerial targets at 1500 meters. Armor of T-64BM is composite in the hull and turret. Further, the front hull, tank sides and turret roof are protected with integral explosive reactive armor plates. Modular armor is knife reactive armor, also called NOS or NIS. Like explosive reactive armor, NOS modules also explode when impacted by a weapon, but main difference is that they are specifically designed to eliminate, thus allowing more effectiveness against multiple weapon impacts. Protection level of T-64BM tank is elevated to the Bulat capability by means of installing supplementary armor plates on the hull and turret, enabling the tank's battlefield survivability to be increased against shape charge rounds and kinetic energy munitions. Tank is armed with Tucha smoke discharging system, which comprises 6 smoke grenade launchers which are mounted externally on front of the turret on each sides. The main battle tank is fitted with 1A45 Irtish fire control system of Ukrainian T-84 MBT. All sights and aiming devices are also upgraded. The new sight include commander sighting system, PNK4C, day-night vision, and a periscope sight with independent vertical and horizontal axis stabilization. The gunner is equipped with 1G46M rangefinder sights, optoelectronic television and thermal imaging night sights TO1K01E. All 3 crew members have infrared night vision equipment. The Bulat MBT has an upgraded power pack as compared to T-64B. Vehicle is powered by 5TD FM diesel engine developing 850 horsepower, which is more reliable version of previous 5TDF. Suspension is of torsion bar type with each side having 6 dual rubber tire road wheels with the idler at the front, drive sprocket at the rear. The T-64B and Bulat can run at the maximum speed of 60 km per hour with the maximum cruising range of 385 km. Despite improvement, there are still number of shortcomings, like there are no blowout panels or armor casing to protect the rounds. Likewise, as the engine power is increased from 700 to 850 horsepower, weight of the tank also increased to 45 tons during the upgrade. As a result, T-64BM is slow compared with most tanks due to its low power to weight ratio. Further, due to compact design, any future upgrade like the addition of active protection system would be limited. In 2014, this MBT saw action during ongoing military conflict in Ukraine. Interestingly, in that zone, T-64 is up against T-64. But with the upgrade package mentioned earlier, Kiev T-64s are much more sophisticated, advanced, and possibly more reliable than the T-64s owned by Rebel. What do you think about this vehicle? Please mention in comment section. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please click on thumbs up. And in the end, don't forget to subscribe.